I was very intent on retiring right around the time where the strike started. I think I told you that privately, right?
Well, you're doing it publicly now.
Jimmy Kimmel dropped that bombshell on the first episode of the Strike Force 5 podcast, which has the 5 late-night hosts coming together to discuss whatever and raise money for their staffs with the ongoing writers and actors strike. But Seth Meyers had trouble believing Kimmel.
Hey, Kimmel, come on. You are the Tom Brady of late night.
Well,
are we to take you at your word that you were seriously considering this?
I really was.
You see, back in 2017, after Kimmel did a pre-Oscars interview for Variety's cover story, their headline said, Jimmy Kimmel's considering retiring from late night TV, which made people think that he was considering retiring from late night TV. 2 days later, he was on Ellen.
I said, I still have 3 years left of my contract until 2020, and who knows at the end of that, maybe I definitely didn't say I was retiring. But then the next thing online, everybody was like, oh, Jimmy Kimmel is retiring.
Well, yeah, Kimmel did say, I know I will do the show for another 3 years. It's possible that will be it. My wife's pregnant. At a certain point, I'd like to have a little more free time. I have very little free time as it is. I want to go out on my own terms. If I feel like we're repeating ourselves, I think it's a good indication that it's time. I will miss it when I go. Well, Jimmy, sorry to tell you, all those words mean you were considering retiring. Yeah, so then his contract would have been up in 2020, and I'm assuming he didn't want to end his tenure over Zoom.
We made it through another one. Merry Christmas, I think. I don't know. I've lost track of time. I do know it's Friday.
So another 3-year contract was signed. So here we are, 2023. And yeah, for Seth and Fallon, this was just more Kimmel talk.
I don't think we took you serious, though.
I was serious. I was very, very serious.
In January, Kimmel marked his 20th anniversary of appearing every night at 11:35 p.m. on ABC, so he probably thought 20 is a nice round number to go out on. But since Jimmy Kimmel Live has been shut down since the Writers Guild went on strike on May 2nd, it's had Kimmel considering not retiring.
Now I realize, like, oh yeah, it's kind of nice to work. I mean, you know, when you are working, you think about not working.
My only question about this is like the timeline of things. Like, he says he was planning on retiring around May 2nd. Well, when were you going to announce that? Like, I mean, Trevor Noah announced he was leaving The Daily Show 3 months before his last show. Corden announced a year in advance that he was leaving. You got to give some kind of lead time on this, Kimmel. Like, he does get summers off, so maybe he was thinking, I'll announce around May 2nd, and then, yeah, I'll be leaving when I go on summer break, which probably would have been like a month later. I guess it's all moot now anyways, because he's not going to retire. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Is it time for Kimmel to go?